What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Jack Forever, and this is my Metal Gear Online version 1.11 briefing video, where I basically just go over the designer notes that Konami just published, and I basically read through them and give you my interpretation of what I think these changes mean. I know 1.10 just came out, I guess, 3 weeks ago, but a lot of people complain about certain things, and then there's this survival mode coming through, and I'll get to that in a second. But first, I just want to go through the notes real quick. It's a short list. It's shorter than 1.10, so this should be pretty quick. So I'm glad. All right, so first, I just want to start off real quick. It's survival. Survival is the first section, and it says survival is the new survival mode has been added. You can play survival even if you don't have the expansion pack Cloaked in Silence, as long as you have a minimum of 1 survival ticket. 10 non-stackable survival tickets are distributed during the regularly scheduled maintenance each week. Survival tickets do not carry over week upon week. So I guess back in the day, for those of you who don't know, who's not really a Metal Gear Online vet, survival is sort of like this tournament scheme every week, and teams just come together and they play online, and they play for GP, and they play for sometimes money so they can spend it on gear and such. So it's better than just playing the regular battles. It just gives you more. There's more competitive base. But this time around, there seems to be a little twist to it. Survival now, there's these things called tickets. And for those of you who did not purchase the expansion pack Cloaked in Silence, which is about $5 and it's available everywhere, you have these 10 tickets, and you can only play survival 10 times during the week. And once the week is over, which is on Tuesday morning, the tickets will reset back to 10. So not sure why they going this route. I mean, I don't understand why they even doing 24/7, first of all. Second of all, why are they even doing this ticket thing? I guess it's a ploy to get people to buy the expansion pack, which is pretty shitty in my opinion. But so if you haven't purchased the expansion pack, you only get to play survival 10 times. And I guess once you go through the tournament and you win, I guess that uses a ticket. Or if you lose and you get knocked out of the tournament, that's a ticket. So, yeah. Me personally, I don't really go for survival. I mean, survival is cool. I like it. I like the concept of it, but I personally don't go into that type of stuff. Mainly because I was never really a clan type of guy. But for those of you who are, this should be pretty exciting. And yeah, so glad it's coming, and it's coming April 7th. So mark your calendars. All right, so next section is stats display. It is now possible to view the player personal stats screens of other players. Other players' personal stats screens can be viewed from the briefing screen, scoreboard, ranking screen, etc. Please note that some parameters are not displayed, such as the names of the player's characters and the number of MB coins possessed by the player. So this is something I've requested. I don't know if you guys ever watched my debriefing video for the last update. I really recommend that you do. This was one of my requests, or things to consider for Konami to bring forward in the next update, and god damn it, they did it. So I'm pretty goddamn glad that they did. It reminds me of MGO 2 and 1 days, where you could just go into anybody's stats, look how many kills they have, look what rank they have, look at what title they have, look how many medals they have. So it's very cool. I like that. So I'm really glad I could check that off my list and go on to the next, I guess, so that's a good thing. I like that. So the next update, or the next change, is the voice pitch. A new voice pitch setting has been added to the voice settings in player character creation. There are 9 different levels from -4 to 4. The voice pitch setting for pre-existing characters is 0. You can set voice pitch when creating a new player character. So, yeah, I'll just read it over. So basically, I guess this is their way of just changing the voice, so you can do a high pitch or a low pitch. Just gives you that sort of that sort of a customization. But I do have a question. I'm not sure if you were able to change it to a current player. I guess you can, because they said there's 9 different levels. The voice pitch setting for pre-existing characters is 0, so I guess you can't change it. So I guess that's sort of what I was requesting in my last debriefing video, where I wanted more dialogue and more voices. I kind of do want more dialogue though. I kind of want different different dialogue basically. I mean, come on, you're saying quiet, quiet, quiet all the time, or enemy spotted. So I kind of want like a different phrase, like the enemy's over there, or not like shut the hell up, or like shut up, damn it, or something like that, something different. So I'm just sick of hearing the same dialogue over and over. So hopefully they'll get hire some voice actors to do that. All right, so next is random BGM. Random has been added to the list of BGM sets you can select on the briefing screen. A BGM set will be selected at random from the entire pool of BGM sets. Your BGM set will not change in the middle of a mission. So I think there was some sort of a rumor that there was going to add a random playlist basically. I think that was supposed to be out in the last update, but now they're pushing for it for this update. So I'm glad they're actually doing that. So you have a lot of music to listen to, so to have it random is a pretty good idea. All right, next is balance adjustments. Oh boy, here we go. Let me set up for this shit. All right, next is adjustments have been made to the damage applied to Fulton balloons attached to players, as well to Fulton balloons attached to the missile in Sabotage. Ooh, well that's a biggie. The settings for change in rank have been changed for each mission type. Okay, so before, a large change in rank for auto match, a small change in rank for create match select match. Now, after, a large change in rank for survival, a small change in rank for auto match, no change in rank for create match select match. The amount of GP obtained from each type of game mode has been changed. So before, large amount for auto match, small amount for create match select match. After, large amount for survival, small amount for auto match, no GP obtained from create match select match. Adjustments have been made to trigger detection conditions on placed weapons such as claymores. Reduce the influence of latency on players' actions. That's a big one too, but I'm gonna get to that after. So let me start from the beginning. So the adjustments have been made so that the damage to balloons. So basically, I know where they're going with that. It's the grenade launcher. You shoot it once at a balloon, like say for instance a balloon in Sabotage or a balloon Fulton. You're on your buddy. It used to just go one pop, boom, the guy would just fall or the missile will fall. But now it's going. I'm assuming it's going to take a little bit more grenades to bring it down, which is good. It's because that was pretty much cheating in Sabotage. I mean, come on, all you needed was grenade launcher, or even Snake. Snake would have his blast arm, would just shoot at it, and he would just hide camp, shoot at it, and it'll always go down. So it was like, makes no sense to even Fulton the thing out if you don't kill Snake. But I'm glad they actually changed that part. So kudos to Konami for that. They are changing the way ranks are being done. I don't think this should be a surprise. I guess, I don't know. But I've heard that Konami was thinking they're pushing more towards survival being the way to go or the way to play, as opposed to creating a match. Because creating a match, as you know, anybody can just create a match, get their buddy, boost or whatever, and get points or get ranks or whatever. So This is their way of fighting against it. I applaud them for even trying to do that, because there are some games out there that don't give a fuck. They'll just be like, yeah, whatever, who cares? But yeah, I personally do. I would do auto match all the time because I can't play survival for shit, and creative match is obviously gonna go give me anything anyway. So that's good. I like that, and their adjustments have been made to I guess to find placed objects such as plushies. Yeah, plushies, claymores, or anything like that. So I'm not sure exactly what they mean. I wish they would be more specific, but you know, Konami, they never are. So we're just gonna have to wait and see when the update is out. I think April 7th, I think they said, because that's when Survival starts. So yeah, I'm interested to see what that is. So that's, I guess, that a lot of people were complaining about the plushies, so they had to do something about it. Come on, man. Shit, you can't give us anything, right? Fuck. And last, they reduced the influence of latency on players' actions. Now, that was one of the things that I think the majority of the MGO base community was complaining about, was the instant lag, or maybe the invincibility frames that came to the flinching and the teleporting when it came to spam diving. So they say that they're going to alleviate that, and we really don't know to what extent. We don't know what they're going to do. They're obviously keeping the flinching, which is a horrible idea, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what changes. Maybe the guy who flinches stays still for 5 seconds, so you have the opportunity to kill him. I don't know. I'm just throwing shit out there. And maybe when you dive, you have like a sort of time period for you to get back up and dive again. Again, we don't know, so I just have to wait and see. This is actually a big change, especially to people who've been playing like me since the beginning in a certain way, in a certain fashion, like diving out the way of grenades and stuff. You'll see how that affects my my gameplay going forward. So stay tuned for that. All right, next section is other. When standing still, the player's character's head will now turn in the direction the camera is facing. Rank will now not be updated when joining in the middle of a game. When dedicated hosts sends preset text, their names will now be displayed in yellow. A maintenance notification will now be displayed on the game screen before a new maintenance begins. The mission objective window can now be hidden via the options settings. New preset texts have been added. Score logs are now displayed while on the kill screen. I think one thing I really want to press on this section is probably the whole ranking business, where you join in the middle of a game, your rank is not affected. That's good. I mean, that sounds sweet, but we really don't know exactly in the middle, like what's considered the middle. Round 2, middle of round 1, 5 seconds in, 1 kill in, like, or maybe right 1 second after everybody starts running and you join. You know, we really don't know. So their definition of middle is really skewed. We have to really play the game, obviously, to figure it out. So I wish they were more specific with a lot of stuff, but they're not. So, damn. Now the maintenance notification, that sounds pretty much self-explanatory. It's just going to be like back in the day in MGO2, there used to be a bar whenever someone would win like a couple of rounds or a couple of rounds in a row in survival. So you would see like the clan name has won 4 wins in a row, blah, blah, blah. Or maintenance is about to start, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I guess that's just good notifications for that type of stuff. It's a little disturbing, but whatever. I think that's it. I mean, the majority of everything else is not really much worth mentioning again. I mean, everything is pretty much self-explanatory. But I will have to say this. They wrote something on the bottom here, and I'm just gonna read it real quick. While we continue development and promotional support for Metal Gear Online, the team is working an irregular schedule. in the coming weeks, it will not be able to release designer notes on a weekly basis. We're eager for everyone to try survival mode and the new changes. We'll continue to take in your feedback and watch for issues to fix. Please share your thoughts and of course screens and video of great Metal Gear Online gameplay through the official Twitter at Metal Gear Online. Thank you for your continued support, and we'll see you on the battlefield. One thing I wanted to say about that was that they're not releasing designer notes every week. So not sure what that means. Does that mean that they're kind of slowing down on the process of fixing stuff? Do they think that they got it down packed this time around? I highly doubt it. But again, they saying that they're stopped releasing designer notes, like as if they're, I don't know, giving up, or they just don't really care about fixing stuff anymore. They more care about promoting the game. So before promoting a game, I would think you need to fix it, so at least the majority of the game base can play the game first. You know what I mean? So let's just cross our fingers with this update and see if everything is a thumbs up. I mean, the flincher thing was a big mistake on Konami's part. I really feel like they didn't test anything fully. I mean, day one we saw these issues. So I mean, if they couldn't see that while they were testing for 3 months, something is seriously wrong. So hopefully they get their shit together with this update. Let me know what you guys think. This is the version 1.11 that's coming out April 7th. Also survival. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comment section below. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and head over to my channel. Check out all of my Metal Gear Online content. It goes for days, man. It goes for days. So make sure you check that out. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. All right. So I've been Jack Forever, and I want to thank you guys for watching once again, and I'll see you out there. Peace out.